Happy anniversary, guys! Today marks 2 years since we did our very first videos. And my god, doesn't seem like it's been that long, but here we are. Almost 200 videos now since we did our very first one. So we're going to celebrate by turning back the clock a little bit, all the way to January of 2012 when we did our very first Let's Play, Sonic Adventure for the Sega Dreamcast. And some of you might be wondering, Matt, we've already done this before. And, well, we have done this before. But the version that you saw, the version that we ended up putting up on YouTube almost 2 years ago now, was actually the redo. This one was literally the very first Let's Play we ever did. And I kept the footage all this time. It was myself, Chris, and Alex. It was the day right before my 20th birthday. And it ran into my 20th birthday. And then Sonic Adventure is my all-time favorite game. There you go. So that's why we did it. And, and I figured, what better way of celebrating 2 years by digging out the footage and putting it out. And we were actually going to do something last year for the 1-year anniversary, but, things got in the way. Chris moved away for about 4 months. And, that kind of put a damper on the plans. We were going to do the old wrestling tapes, and we talked about that in an old update video. But what we're going to do is, we're going to do the wrestling tapes for next year's anniversary. Because this is off topic, but the next year, 2015, is the 10-year anniversary of the start of those wrestling tapes. So we're gonna hold off another year before we do those. But to compensate for it, we did do Dumbass as it wasn't necessarily an anniversary thing, but it was kind of a special sort of a treat, I guess. So check that out if you haven't already. I've talked about it in the last update video last month. But Sonic Adventure, it's not at all perfect. If you've seen the old, well, not the old, but the newer, the one that we already did, then a lot of this stuff you've seen before. It's a completely new recording. We recorded it live. Yeah, I mean, it had sound problems. I wasn't completely comfortable doing that sort of thing yet. But there you go. Enjoy. Oh, actually, before we start the footage, it's an 8-hour long thing. So we're going to do it in several parts. We're going to separate all the videos by the character stories. Like, the next part will be, part 1 will be Sonic's story, which is like 2.5 hours, and then part 2 would be Tails, part 3 would be Knuckles, and so on and so on. And it'll be 7 parts, I think. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be a lot longer than the one that we've already done. But yeah, I mean, you just forgive the sound problems, forgive the fact that we obviously have no idea what we're doing. And now we'll roll the footage. Enjoy.